Welcome to Casense.
Imagine you were cruising down a winding mountain road at 60 miles an hour, but instead of looking out the front window, your eyes are glued to the rear-view mirror. You can see every detail of where you've just been, while the road ahead remains a total mystery. This is how many teams manage their goals. They try to navigate the future by looking only at past results, metrics like last month's sales or last quarter's profits. Staying on course requires a clear view of the road ahead, spotting obstacles while you still have time to turn the wheel and change your direction. Those past results are called lagging indicators. Think of them as that rear-view mirror. They measure outputs that have already happened, things like total revenue, profit margins, or the number of customers leaving. The benefit of lagging indicators is that they are clear and easy to measure. The catch is that by the time you see the number, the event is over. You can't change a result that's already in the books. That brings us to leading indicators. If lagging metrics are the rearview mirror, leading metrics are the windshield. Looking at this timeline graphic, we can see these are the daily actions and inputs that predict and drive your final outcome. Tracking those inputs, like the number of daily sales calls or trial signups, can be trickier to measure. But these actions are the only variables you can influence today to shape the data that shows up later. It is a strict sequence. You take the leading actions first to predict what will happen, and then the lagging data arrives later to confirm the final result. If you want to steer a project in real time, you have to use those leading inputs. Lagging outputs are for keeping the final score. To see how this plays out, let's look at a sales team we'll call Pipeline Co. For a long time, they only tracked one number to measure their success: total monthly revenue. Midway through the year, that revenue suddenly dropped. By the time the final numbers came in and they realized they were missing their targets, the entire quarter was lost. Tracking only lagging results leaves you vulnerable. You discover problems only after it is too late to fix them. Let's fix Pipeline Co.'s blind spot using this framework. This process chart shows how it works. Step 1 is defining the ultimate lagging goal we want to hit: quarterly revenue. Step 2 is finding the leading drivers that create that revenue. For this team, those drivers are the daily phone calls they make and the product demos they book with customers. Step 3 is watching those drivers for early signals. If booked demos fall sharply in the middle of the month, the team has an immediate warning that revenue will dip weeks down the line. Step 4 is acting on that warning. Because the team caught the drop in demos early, they can immediately ramp up their outreach and refill the pipeline while there is still time. Finally, Step 5 is waiting for the end of the month to check the lagging metrics, confirming that the ultimate revenue held steady. By intervening early at the leading stage, the team gave themselves the power to save their final outcome. This two-part approach connects daily, actionable activities to large-scale, long-term goals. But you have to be careful. A common trap is gaming a leading metric. That happens when a team artificially boosts a daily number, like making low-quality calls just to hit a quota, without actually helping the overall goal. There is also the danger of picking a leading indicator that sounds impressive on paper, but has no actual predictive power over your final result. A leading metric is only useful if it has a proven cause and effect relationship with the outcome you actually want to achieve. It is also easy to drown in data. Keep your dashboard clean by ruthlessly cutting your metrics down to only the early signals that drive immediate action. Always circle back to check your lagging metrics. You need that data to prove your daily actions actually worked. When you have both of these metrics working in harmony, you can navigate challenges with confidence. You are finally looking out the front window. True operational control happens when you use leading indicators to steer your journey and lagging indicators to confirm you have arrived.